diplomatic mission, a possible breakthrough in peace talks, and maybe even the end of a dangerous war. But instead, everything stalled. In a dramatic twist, President Donald Trump has decided to extend the ceasefire with Iran, just hours before it was set to expire. And the reason? Negotiations are falling apart. Earlier in the day, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance was expected to fly to Islamabad for a new round of talks with Iran. The stakes couldn't be higher. But the trip never happened. The plane didn't take off, and Iran never confirmed it would even show up. Behind the scenes, confusion was growing. Top U.S. officials, including Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, suddenly changed plans and returned to Washington instead of heading into negotiations. Inside the White House, urgent meetings began. The question was simple but critical. Escalate the war or buy more time? Trump chose time. In a statement, he announced that the United States would delay any further military action, giving Iran a chance to present what he called a unified proposal for peace. But here's the catch. There's no clear deadline. Unlike previous ceasefires, this one has no defined end, and that creates uncertainty. A lot of it. Because while diplomacy is technically still alive, the core problems haven't changed. The U.S. is still demanding strict control over Iran's nuclear program. Iran is still refusing to give up its strategic power, especially control over the Strait of Hormuz. And perhaps most importantly, the U.S. blockade remains in place, which Iran considers an act of war. So what we're seeing now is a dangerous pause. Not peace, not resolution, just delay. Experts say this is a classic strategy. Threaten escalation, but leave the door open for a deal. But time comes at a cost. Every extra day of uncertainty shakes global markets, drives oil prices up, and increases the risk of a sudden return to conflict. So the big question now is this the final chance for diplomacy? Or just a brief pause before something much bigger begins? Because Trump may have bought time, but he hasn't solved the crisis.